Welcome to Morning Coffee Thoughts with Chuck Oliver.
Welcome to Morning Coffee Thoughts. Please don't do this to your grandkids. You know, habits can be good and bad, as we know. And more of what I call the epidemic of the following the crowd or herd mentality. I heard you were to do this. I heard you were to do that. But sometimes we can learn good habits, right? Other times we can pick up bad habits. And I see this all the time around the topic of retirement. You see, most of us use vehicles like IRAs and 401k plans to save for retirement, which obviously seems like the right thing to do. Why? Because it's positioned to us that contributions can be made in a pre-tax fashion. In other words, it's sold as, here's how you save tax. But folks, you don't save tax by putting money away tax deferred. You defer tax, but you also defer the tax rate risk. You see, regardless of how logical this may seem, with quickly approaching a $23 trillion deficit without any political focus of cutting, right? These deficits are going to need to be paid, right, from someone, right? And I want you to think about it, because you've got one political party that's entire political campaign is on all things free, and we know nothing is free. In fact, with the recent passing of Congress through the House, soon to make its way to the Senate, of the Secure Act, you'll find just how insecure IRAs and 401ks will and continue to become. In fact, the greatest risk of retirement we find is the guaranteed loss of future tax rate risk and volatility. Now, think about your thinking. Retirement income enables us, by having more, to do more, live more, travel more, and create more memories. As you think about clients, and I'll give you a great example, Bill and Sue, they didn't know what they didn't know. So as a result, they filed their Social Security at the wrong time, resulting in 85% of it being taxed. And because of this, it's forcing them into a much higher tax bracket, and it's robbing them of cash flow. And that cash flow is money that they can do when they want, how they want, and with it as they choose, as opposed to the government dictating that over them. And what makes it worse is they wanted to leave a legacy to their granddaughter, right? And as a result of this Secure Act being anything other than securing the government's tax dollars of our future legacy, don't let your legacy become the biggest memory to your grandchildren. Create a zero tax plan. Is it possible? It is possible. Start today to disinherit the IRS from your IRAs, and don't allow Congress to force your IRAs to become an IOU to the IRS. Here's to you finding your hidden wealth.
Ready to learn more? Visit retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com.